You can actually go on to our Telegram channel. You can get to see all the past worksheets that we have done for all the previous live. Okay, you can use those to practice, for additional practice. And then there's also the, what's that thing called? The solutions to them also, that you can actually try and then check. And then after you redo and you get better. Okay. Alright, so I'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So in case if you miss, right, you can still join. Go to www.𝐿𝐴𝐻.it. The game pin will be at the bottom of my screen. Okay. So you see here, the game pin is here, right? 391996. Okay, wait, let me shift the screen up. Okay, now you can see. There the game pin is here, 391996. Okay, so we'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, which of the following decimal is equivalent to 0.4? We're rounded off to the nearest 10th place. What is the nearest 10th place? What does that mean? Okay, 33 people have answered. You are left with 25 seconds more. 20 more seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Okay, so for those who just joined, we are only at question 1. You can still join. Go to www.𝐿𝐴𝐻.it and enter 391996. You see here? 391996. Enter the game pin. Okay, there will be 8 questions. Okay, very good. 32 of you entered option blue. Okay. Alright, let's see who are the 5 fastest person to answer. We got the Rocky Dragon, the Soaring Duck, and the Knowing Cat, all difference by 1 point. Very interesting here. Okay, followed by the Creative Hare at 966 points, and the number 5, Snowy Lizard, at 963 points. Okay, so if you see that your point is very close to 963, you know you have a chance of climbing up with the next question. But now let's take a look at the solution first. Okay, so if you just join, you see the game pin here, 391996. Okay, enter into Kahoot game pin, and you may stand a chance to win this $10 popular voucher. You see, $10 popular voucher. Okay, alright, now let's go. So if we were to round off each of the numbers, okay, 0.451, 5 is to round up, so we will get 0.5. 0.414, 1, right? 1 is to round down, that's where we will get 0.4. 0.315 is round off to 0.3. And then 0.489 rounded off become 0.5. So that's why the answer is number 2. Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, we have a Telegram channel, MasterMaths PSLE, where you can go there, okay, and get additional practice and the solution also. Okay, especially if you are preparing for PSLE, if you are currently in P5, you are in P4, feel free, go there and use the resources. Okay, yes, set 1 also can join. Okay, now the next question, what is the value of 6 divided by 25? Which one? Is it 6.25? Or is it 0.256? Or none of the above? None of the above, press purple color. You see, got anywhere purple? Press. Okay, good job, good job. You got 20 more seconds. Alright, okay, so in the meantime, okay, click the like button, okay? 9 seconds, 6 seconds now. Anyone haven't answered? Alright, come on, try your best, try your best. Very good. A lot of you got it correct. 19 of you got it correct. Okay. So we'll see in a while why is it 0.24. Okay, so only the last place actually swapped. Okay, but the first four maintain the same. Very good. And then the first two spot also still difference of 1 point. Interesting. Okay, 1983 and 1982. Alright, now the fifth place is at 1932. So if you see your points is very close to 1932, means you have a chance to go up. Alright, even if you don't, okay, you still can. Okay, and we are only at the question 2. Okay, so if you just joined this live, okay, you can go to www.kahoot.it and enter 391996. Alright, so what we can do, right, we can put it as a fraction. 6 over 25. 6 over 25. 25 with times 4, 6 times 4, and we get 24 over 100. Then 24 over 100. 100 means 2 decimal place. So the 2 decimal place, we put 2 and 4. Or we can also do the divide method. 24 divided by 100. Shift the decimal point 2 times to the back and we get 0.24. That's why the answer is number 2. Okay. Now let's go to question 3. What is 3.6 times 2.5? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Glad that we have helped you for your PSLE. Okay. Okay, so come on, just join this Kahoot, okay? And who knows, maybe you can get that voucher also, right? What's your name? What's your name? Yeah, I remember. Okay, your name sounds familiar. Yeah, hello, Christina. Okay, so now we got 50 more seconds. Alright, so how do you do 3.6 times 2.5? How? Or is it none of the above? Is it all the options that are wrong? Is it? Next time I should put like a fifth option, none of the above, and then see how many people actually selected it. Okay, but I think Kahoot, not sure if we can actually put a fifth option. Yeah. Or I put 3 options, then the last one I put none of the above. Alright, come on guys, don't give out answers online, okay? Try, okay, try your best. Are you sure? Okay, why nobody say purple? There's a purple there. Okay, very good. A lot of you selected the correct one, okay? Yes, the answer is 9. Okay, now let's see why is it 9 and not 0.9 or not anything else. Okay, so again, very good. There's not much change to the ranking. Okay, but the interesting part here now, the Rocky Dragon and Soaring Duck still maintain their 1 point difference. Okay, this is very interesting. Followed by the Knowing Cat at only 6 points difference between the number 2 and the number 3. Okay, now let's see. So, how I do it is, I multiply them like how I multiply with a 2-digit. Right? So it's like doing 36 times 25. And eventually I got 900 at the bottom. But because the numbers that I'm multiplying, okay, I combine the number of decimal places. So there's 1 decimal place from 3.6 and there's 1 decimal place from 2.5. So there's altogether 2 decimal place. So the 900, I make it to 2 decimal place. Alright, that's how it became 9. Okay, actually I should have put the options as 9, 90, 900, 0.9. That would be very interesting. And then see how many people selected which one. Okay. Alright, now let's go to the next question. Question number 4. But before we go there, I wanted to point out something. Alright, you see at the bottom of the Kahoot page, there's we actually are on YouTube. Okay. So if you happen to be on YouTube, okay, or after this live, you can go to search for MasterMathsTV. Okay, you see here, MasterMathsTV. Okay, what is on YouTube? Okay, on YouTube you will get our previous recorded live. Okay, so like example, there's that P6 live that maybe did algebra. There was that secondary school that O-level math live, that lower secondary live also, that is on YouTube. Okay, you can go and watch it. Okay, we are starting our science live also, it is on there also. All right. Okay, arrange the following numbers from the smallest to the largest. Smallest to largest, not the other way around. Okay, not largest to smallest. All right, it is the smallest to the largest. All right. Okay, for those who just joined, welcome, welcome. We are Master Math. Okay. All right. So my name is Coach Mo. Okay. I'm doing the P5 math here. So the main objective of today is to do decimals. Okay, to improve on decimals. And at the same time, if you're the #1 student for today, you will get a $10 popular voucher. Okay, you can use it to buy more assessment books to practice your math. Or you can buy other assessment books. You can buy story books with it. Right? Okay. Okay. Wow, very good. Everybody selected your answers already. Okay, and we got 25 of you who selected the correct one, blue one. Very good, very good. Good job, good job. Okay, come on, let's take a look at the rankings now. Wow, there is a tie for the first and the second place. This is something I've never seen before. Okay, it is both at 3,975. Wow, okay. I wonder, are we gonna keep this up to the end? Okay, but we only at question 4. We are halfway there. Okay, yeah. So knowing cat is very close at 3,969 points. Okay, only difference of 6 points. Okay, and lastly, okay, the 5th place is at 3,864. So if your point is like 3,850 something, okay, you know you're very close. Probably you are like the 6th place or 7th place. Okay, but I think you all can see lah, right, the placing. Okay, so a quick solution to this, you see, you just need to arrange them from smallest to largest. Usually what I will do is, if they are of different decimal place, right, then I add zeros to make them the same. Example like this one, right, you see there's a 2.607, this one 3 decimal place. So I can add zeros to the back of the other numbers, so to compare them easier. Okay, and you're supposed to get the option 2. Okay. Okay, come on, be nice to the others. Okay. Alright, so before we continue, just a quick heads up. Okay, so if you want to know more about how our classes are run and all that, we actually have a free trial. Okay, you can actually sign up for classes from P1 to all the way to O-level math. Okay, yeah. So if you have a younger sibling that is currently in the lower primaries like P1, P2, P3, not doing well, okay, you can actually sign up. Okay, or you yourself, okay, if you are a student, a math student still in primary or secondary, okay, you can actually sign up for a free trial. Okay, we are located at 5 different places actually. Okay, 4 physical places, 1 online. So the 4 physical locations are Woodlands, Tampines, Farrer Park, and Jurong East. And there's an online option also, in case you are not easily accessible or it's too far for you for all the other 4 places, then you can join online. Okay. Alright, so like me myself, I'm teaching the primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, and P6, and the P6 foundation especially. Okay, I'm usually at Jurong East and Tampines. Yeah, alright. So if you want to sign up for a free trial, get to know our coaches, get experience some quick lesson, okay, feel free, okay, sign up, and then after that you can decide. Alright, okay, now let's go. Before we continue, okay, do share this live with your friends, okay, and your classmates and your siblings, okay. Even you have some friends groups also, you can share with them, okay. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Now, which of the following are equivalent to 3/8? No, question 7 and question 8 will be a problem sum question. But don't worry, it's quite straightforward, the problem sum today. Okay? Okay. 24 of you have answered. Okay, we are left with 40 more seconds. Which of the following is equivalent to 3/8? How do you change from 3/8 to decimal? You see all these numbers at the top are decimal numbers, right? So how do we change them? Are you sure that's the answer? Are you sure? What if the answer is green or white? Well, you'll be wondering, where go white? What if it's yellow? Which one? Which one? Which one do you think I'm supposed to select? Yes, correct. 23 of you, good job, okay? There are some who actually selected green. Okay, wow. Okay, now the tie is broken, okay? But still very close. 4,969, 4,966. Okay, so what we do is 8 can be converted to 1000 by multiplying by 125. So 3 times 125 is 0.375. Okay, so if you want to see our past live, you can go to our YouTube at MasterMathsTV. Okay, and then if you want to see the past worksheets that we have done, okay, you can go to this one. No, this is to find out more about us. You can go to www.mastermath.com.sg. At the same time, you can see that Telegram channel at the top at MasterMaths PSLE. Okay, that's how you can actually get our past resources. Okay, now find the missing value. Okay, YouTube is MasterMathsTV. Okay, now 3 10s plus 3 1s plus something tenth plus 1200, okay, equals to 34.32. Okay, so how many tenths is at the blank? How? Which one? Is it 3 tenth, 12 tenth, 32 tenth, or 40 tenth? Which one? Okay, there's a huge debate here. Should I put 3 or should I put 12? Okay, but more of you actually put 12. That's good. So let's see. Okay, very good. The rankings still remain the same, except for a change in the 5th position. And then our Rocky Dragon and Soaring Duck is still 3 points apart, followed by the Knowing Cat of 4 points apart. Alright, wow, this is very interesting. I think today we firstly saw a tie, and then now even already at question 5, we still have this kind of close points, which is very interesting. Okay, usually by now the points are like quite different, the gaps are different really. So how do we do this? Okay, so usually I'll find what's the value in that blank first. Okay, like this, without thinking about how many tenths. So when I add up the rest, right, 3 tenths is 30, 3 ones is just 3, 12 hundredths with the TH is 0.12. When I add all this up, I got 33.12, 33.12. Then I subtract from 34.32 and I get 1.2. So 1.2 is what I want, but they want it in terms of how many tenths. So that is actually 12 tenths. Okay, because 12 you divide by 10, you get 1.2. Okay, or you go back by 1 decimal place. Or you can think of it as 12 times 0.1 will give you your 1.2. Okay? Alright, so Before we go to the next question, okay, everyone go and share this live, okay? At the same time, press the like button. Okay, share this live, press the like button, and we'll go to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, there might be an error in this question. There might be. I'm not sure. I will check later. We'll see. Okay, but yes, do put $sign. Okay. Okay, there might be an error in question 7 and question 8. But don't worry, just try your best. Okay. I might not have edited the answer options, but don't worry. Try your best. Okay, try your best. Later we'll see the solution, okay? Okay, we got 3 more minutes. This is about a shirt and a bag and a belt. Okay, so yes, this is a money question, so must put $sign. So this is giving you like comparison between a shirt and a bag, and then a belt and the shirt. Okay, then you must basically, if they're asking for a change, you need to know how much he must pay in the first place, right? Okay, so we got 2 more minutes. Okay, so they're asking for how much change he will receive. Okay, how much change he will receive. We got 100 more seconds. Okay, again, I apologize in advance if later there's some error with the answer, okay? Especially for the next 2 questions, for question 7 and question 8. Alright, we got 90 more seconds. Okay, so if you just join, okay, do follow us. Alright, then you'll get to see more of our future life also. Okay, what is 159.3? What is the 159.3? Okay, they're asking for the change. Okay, but don't worry, just still try to get the answer, then later we'll find out lah. Okay, if you actually got the right answer or not. Okay, 30 more seconds. $20 more seconds. I think that is the right answer. But remember to put in 2 decimal place, okay, for money. Yeah, okay, so apologize, okay, the answers here are wrong, okay, but I will go through the answers with you guys in a while. Okay, so the bag costs 13, is twice as much as the shirt, correct? So it's $13.70 times 2. Okay, so it's $27.40. That is the bag. And then the belt is more than the shirt by $4.50. So we take $13.70 plus $4.50 and we get $18.20. So now we already know the belt, we already know the bag, and we will know from the shirt from the beginning lah. So we just plus them all together. Okay. Yeah. So like I say, apologize in advance. The settings for the answer was wrong. Okay, and I think the next question is also the same. Alright, so yes, to find the change, we take 100 minus $59.30 and we get $40.70. Okay? Okay, so the last one, Johnny goes grocery shopping. He bought 3 packs of flour weighing 0.4 kg each and 4 packs of rice that is weighing 0.65 kg each and 5 boxes of milk weighing 0.83 kg each, and lastly a chicken that weighs 1.25 kg. What is the total mass of his groceries? Okay, so what is the total mass of his groceries? So what is mass? Mass is what? What is the meaning of mass? Is it the answer something in liters or something in kg? Okay, yes, the weight. Okay, but for this question, if you get something like this, right, in exam, it doesn't matter whether you actually put kg or you put gram, right, because they never mention. Okay, but usually they will specify lah, leave your answers in kg or leave your answers in gram. Okay, weight is Newton. Yeah, for those who are in secondary school already, right, when you all did physics, yeah, then you will start to see a distinction between weight and mass. Okay, again, I think this question, the answer is also configured wrongly. Okay, so again, I apologize in advance. So roughly we already know who's the number 1 for today. Okay, but still do your best. Okay, come 2 more minutes, come try your best. Okay. Okay, 2 more minutes. The answers on the chat is like quite divided. I'm seeing some of you putting 7.96, some of you putting 9.2. Okay. Okay, don't worry, I will go through the answers in a while. Okay, but might not get the points lah for this question. Okay, apologize in advance. Okay. Don't worry, next week I'll give you all more double points question. Okay. Okay, we got about 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. The comparisons is given there already. It's just that at the end you must find the total mass. Okay, the total mass of his groceries. Okay. Alright, less than a minute left, 40 more seconds. Okay, half a minute more. Okay. The only challenge I think is the 5 boxes of milk. Okay, the multiplication there. Okay. Yeah, so again, apologize about this. Okay. Okay, but let me go through this. Okay, so for those who put 7.96, yeah, it's not correct. Okay, so 0.43, there are 3 packs of flour, right? So 3 times 0.4. Okay, so it's 1.2 kg. And then 4 packs of rice, 0.65 times 4. And then 5 boxes of milk, 5 times 0.83. Okay, so lastly we plus, then there's a chicken weighing 1.25. We cannot forget to add that up. Okay, so we plus all of this and we get 9.2 kg. Alright, okay, so before I go to the next part, okay, again, I am so sorry that the answers are configured wrongly. Okay, to make it up to you guys, okay, okay, the next session will be 2 weeks later. Okay, then what I will do for you guys is that I will provide a Kahoot that is purely MCQ questions, so it's easier for you all to get points. Okay, but there will be more questions. Okay, I will not just 8 questions, probably I'll be doing it like 10 or 12 questions, so you all can do more and same time get more points. Okay, so roughly just now, those who already know who's number 1, right? Okay, you all can take a screenshot. Remember to take a screenshot from your phone also to upload later. Scan the QR code, okay, and then you can upload. Okay, so the answer just now was 9.2 kg. Okay, but the Kahoot configuration for the answer was a bit wrong, so that's why there's no points awarded lah. Okay, so yeah, like I said just now, if you want to experience our classes, you can go to www.mastermaths.com.sg and sign up for a free trial. Okay, or you can scan this QR code also. Okay, so number 3 is the knowing cat. Number 2 is the soaring duck, and number 1 is the rocky dragon. Okay, so remember, so for the rocky dragon, remember from your phone, right? Take a screenshot from the device that you joined from. Take a screenshot that is showing that you got the number 1 place. Okay, then after that, do submit to the screen, the QR code just now. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, yeah, so for those who needs to scan the QR code, you can scan this QR code. Okay, if not, there's nothing else for today. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, I'll see you all in 2 weeks time. Okay, so it's like next Wednesday. Then like I say, after that we'll be doing every week Wednesdays live. Okay, so thank you everyone for today. All right, yeah, so if actually you did the answer just now, is very good. Okay, so remember, practice more. Okay, the podium. Okay, the podium. Okay, so yeah, practice more. Okay, and yes, you all will improve your math. Okay, don't worry. Even me myself also, when I was in like the primary school days, at time my math wasn't that good. But when I practice and keep on practicing, I get better at it. Okay, yeah. So if you are the number 1 student for today, Rocky Dragon, you can actually submit. Okay, scan this QR code and submit. Okay. Alright, thank you everyone. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.